Hello everyone, my name is Lyra Irisfell. Welcome back to School News Weekly. Fuck ton of send news this week. Like, when I was browsing for stories, I found just so many articles talking about the state of specialist schools in the UK. At first I was like, is this just going to be a SEM special edition? A super special, if you will? Then I saw that it was just a big consultation review that is occurring at the moment, so that's why. A lot of people venting frustrations about the system, primarily focused on the lack of space. Several specialist school closures have led to an even greater backlog of placements, which has led to less hours being distributed amongst current SEM students, which leads to even more delays and even longer queues. Quite simply, there's not enough resources to go around. One teacher reports that her special school gets 45 applications a week. The government's solution is to offer 10,000 additional places for special students. But they're also closing these schools on the regular. Labour, when you say 10,000 additional places, what do you mean by that? Are you speeding up the queue or thinning out the queue?
Lie, they obviously aren't going to kill 10,000 SEN students.
Why not? That's what Hitler did.
But Starmer isn't Hitler.
Yes, he fucking is.
Lie, Starmer
Look,
isn't...
This is School News Weekly, not politics. I say it for someone that gives a fuck.
Speaking of keeping politics out of schools...
Hey, don't steal my segue, you little bitch. A study at university that looked into free speech found that 35% of students believe that reform politicians should be barred from speaking in universities. I don't even have to say anything here, do I? Universities and colleges are actually experiencing a few problems themselves. Mainly that no one wants to go there anymore because they realise it's all a bunch of bullshit. This has led to strikes across the UK over a lack of pay for the staff there. There has been some PR released to try and combat this. However, well, there was an article that tried to give PR, but it has failed in hilarious fashion. Let me show you this real quick. Now, keen-eyed viewers may have noticed that I have blurred the headline. We'll come back to this. Right, so this article talks about a student who planned to become an athlete suffering a brain tumour, which has shut down his dreams. However, this brave student has not let this incident get him down. He now wants to attend university and secure a master's degree. Bravo! You have Lyra's respect, good sir. Who doesn't have my respect, however, is the writer of this article. They've either used AI to write it, or they have suffered brain damage themselves. Because the headline is hilariously bad. Now, my dear viewer, what would you title an article like this? Let me know down in the comments. I would personally use from athletic to academic. But how about you? Now I shall give you a 10-second intermission so that I can add extra time to the video. Give you a chance to write your idea down below. You got it? Good. Now this is the actual headline. I really hope I don't have to tell you what's wrong with this, but I will anyway. This fucking thing makes it sound like you would only go to university if you received brain damage. And this is how I know it's AI. Technically, yes, it is true. The student does want to go due to the brain tumour. But the AI doesn't realise how ridiculous that sounds. Let's take the same phrasing and apply it elsewhere. I suffered brain damage, and now I think Dragon Age Veilguard was a fantastic game. I suffered brain damage, now I support Here Stan. I think you have the prettiest face and the hottest, sexiest body ever, said 41-year-old Ian Chilling to a female pupil. He also gave this girl condoms for Valentine's Day. Considering that this incident was reported in October, and considering how the year system works here, he's in some big trouble. But the age of consent in the UK is 16. So what's the problem? Well, quick explanation for the Americans watching. You see, this isn't just a student-teacher thing. In the UK, secondary school works as follows. School year starts in September and ends in August of the following year. Your year group is how old you will be at the end of the year minus 5. So, if you would be 10 in August, You will be in Year 5 going into Year 6. Primary school consists of reception and Years 1 to 6. Secondary school consists of Years 7 to 11, and then they must do at least 2 extra years of education. In any format, but primarily it would be college. Don't get this confused with American college, which is typically 18 plus. Now, Ian was fired in October 2020, and this means that, best case scenario, the girl he called sexy turned 16 between September 2020 and October 2020. But he sent her condoms on Valentine's Day, which is after October in the academic year, meaning that she was 15 minimum when she received the gift. So yeah, a massive
Meow.
What's that?
Meow.
You found the full legal case?
Meow. Meow.
There is a sixth form attached to the school,
Meow.
and the student was a member.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Oh, okay. So, absolute worst case scenario is that she was 15 turning 16 when she received the gift. However, she could have also been 18 or 19 at the time, making her an adult. Still creepy, and still a violation of teaching standards, but it's not illegal. He also would have only been 35 or 36 at the time. Still a freak, but...
Meow. 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 Meow.
What's that, Mr. Whiskers?
Meow.
Open up the document. Sure, why not? Let's see if there's any other juicy information in.
We get this strange feeling that we have never had in our lives, except occasionally by accident. Some people get a glimpse. That we are no longer this poor little stranger and afraid in a world it never made. But that you are this universe, and you are creating at every moment, because you see it starts now. It didn't begin in the past, there was no past. See, if the universe began in the past, when that happened it was now. See, well it's still now. And the universe is still beginning now, and it's trailing off like the wake of a ship. And that wake of the ship fades out, so does the past. You can look back there to explain things, but the explanation disappears. You'll never find it there. Things are not explained by the past. They're explained by what happens now. That creates the past. And it begins here. That's the birth of responsibility.